underway here. The Southern Street Stock Series going to get fired off and underway in just a few moments here. These guys making their final adjustments out on the vehicles, and they'll be getting back underway here. Let's take a look as Randy Nolan starting at the top of this one. Nick Clickenbeard in second. Anthony Sanguinetti in third. Obi Simpkins fourth. Ryan Smitherman in fifth. Jeffrey Hauser sixth. Robert Burks in seventh. Dylan Adams eighth. Garrett Palmer in ninth. And Dorian Ramos starting back in 10th there. These guys are going to have a good one here going forward. Excuse me. Now let's see who we got coming. Who's gonna nail this all out here? Green flag about to fly. We are about underway here with the heat action. We got 2 heats coming your way. 8 laps here with the action. Is these guys pushing hard out in the front. Nick Clickenbeard, Randy Nolan out there doing the thing. Yellow flag out in the air. These guys gonna be whipping it around here, and Clickenbeard in that 66 gonna be starting back in the front here. Should be going back to green just moments. Still got a couple to go, actually. I thought they were done blinking. Not just yet. It won't be long, though. Pace truck's gonna make his way off, and we'll be going back to racing here. Green flag action. We'll have 4 laps remaining here. Green flag in the air. Nick Clickenbeard gonna get this one back underway here. The 66 and the 23 there. Randy Nolan gonna battle it out.
Yellow.
Let's see what's going on. We got another yellow here. Whoopsie. Take a look back at Dylan Adams sending it into the turn and sending it around and around. See what happened. Going up into the vehicle on the top side there. Let's see who that was. That's Jeffrey Hauser in the 81. Again, a whoopsie. We will see who's going to take this one, as we should have a green-white checkered coming your way here. we'll see if the laps remain at that 3 when they cross it. As I do believe they will. Will be, in fact, a green-white checkered finish here, so we are going to keep our eyes on the field here. It's going to be a fun one. Thank you all for joining on here. CWTV, whether or not it's Facebook, whether it's YouTube you're watching on, we appreciate you. Thank you so much, as always. Aaron's awake this time, green flag, I bet. And we're getting up 16 times throughout the night here, and looks like we are back under yellow flag. Let's take a look back at that restart here. Ooh, the 7 of Anthony Sanguinetti coming off a tire. Gonna slide up the track a hair. And going around there with the 83 of Obi Simpkins. We got those Dorian fans out there. Ryan Smitherman's got a fan in the house. Cheer for your drivers. Let them know you're out there watching. That way they can say, I always feel like somebody's watching me. I always feel like somebody's watching me. And the pace truck gonna make his way off. Nick Glickenbeard gonna get us going back underway with the green flag here. Green, white, checker, green flag in the air. It's waving.
Green, green, green.
66 of Nick Glickenbeard getting us back to it. Like I said, pushing onward here. Push it. Get a good look at the field here. These guys doing a great job coming around here, getting it situated, getting it back on board, coming across the line. That white flag will fly. Butt Kicker Gamer 2, final lap. Immerse yourself in the game and feel what you have been missing. That's right, feel what you've been missing. These guys are having an absolute blast out there. As Nick Glickenbeard getting the win here tonight. Randy Nolan taking second. Ryan Smitherman in third. Garrett Palmer, Robert Burks, Dorian Ramos, Anthony Sanguinetti, Dylan Adams, Jeffrey Hauser getting it done there with that first heat here tonight. We're going to move on to the second heat of 2. And we'll see just how well these guys perform here compared to that first one. Justin Mitchell going to get us going here tonight. Dustin Hennigan in second. Coy Pennington going to start P3. P4, Justin Neighbors. In P5, Cody Myers. And starting in 6, Jared Usenja. In 7th, Travis Elliott. And starting 8th, Colby Quillen. Starting back in row 5, Trey Smitherman and Kyle Robillard. We'll see how these guys finish this out here tonight. The second heat of 2. As after this, we'll have some fun in a consolation if needed. If these guys want to get a couple laps extra in there, no problem with that. Get a feel for the track again, and then we'll move on to that beautiful, lovely feature we all love to watching the door here is we're going to be going green here. Marcy rooting on Dustin. Heather, I got it right this time. Pace truck is off. That means these guys will turn it on as the green flag is flying here. We are underway with the second heat here tonight. Justin Mitchell, Dustin Hennigan. I just start reading real quick. At it here is Coy going to drop into the low side. Look at the 77 here sliding all the way from the back on the top side. Gonna take it with some steam. Taking that top side, pushing hard 4 wide behind the leader, Justin Mitchell here. Jared Husenja just sending it. Lick that stamp, and send it 4 wide here. The 55, 77, 15, and 16. All pushing it. There's the 77. Now going to send it into the wall. Got a little crazy there as he goes up towards the front. He falls back just as quickly. And now Cody Myers in that second place going to try to reel in Justin Mitchell out in front. He's going to get a little help from Coy Pennington there. Get into the leader just a bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Ooh, a little bit. Look at that again. 4 wide, the 28, 15, 12, and 16. Putting it down there, doing a great job. Here comes the 55 of Cody Myers crossing the line there, side by side. What a heat race this has been here. One for the books. Woo, baby. Gotta love the wall here at the dirt track at Charlotte. They're doing a little track maintenance out here, making sure that that wall was not the ideal line to be ran here. As, oh, baby, the 28 there, Justin Neighbors. Woo! Look at them dodge that. Let's see what happened there with the K9 of Kyle Roblert here. A little bit of whoopsie coming out of the turn. Just looks like he maybe gave it a little too much. Maybe it's too hot. Oh, it's too hot, baby. You gotta run for shelter. You gotta run for shade. Ooh, the 96 there of Trey Smitherman told the K9 to move. Getting bumped down into him and pushing him into the grass there. These guys call out the yellow. We will have a second green, white checkered here in these 2 heats. Both of them getting a little extra action here. The first heat going extra laps. The second guy saying, well, I don't want to disappoint. We want to race a little extra too. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong at all. Boy, oh boy, this is gonna be a fun one here, as the pace truck should be pulling off here next time by here. We should get the one to go. We'll keep our eyes out on the prize and see if in fact that does happen here. Appreciate each and every one of you coming out and having fun with us here tonight. It's always fun with the Southern Street Stock Series. As the green flag is back out underway, Cody Myers and Coy Pennington gonna get this one back under, and these guys are going at it here. Coming around turn 2, the 55 and the 15 going at it. Coy Pennington in the 15, the 55 on the top. Cody Myers falling back a bit. Coy Pennington's gonna take advantage of that. He's gonna sail across the line, take the white flag here. Butt kicker gamer 2, immerse yourself at the game and feel what you have been missing as Coy Pennington pushing out hard. He is going around Justin Neighbors. You try to make it, woo, baby, on the inside. And the 16 now of Dustin get into the wall, and This one belongs to Coy Pennington, Justin Neighbors in second. Dustin Hennigan taking third place here tonight. Woo, baby. What a run that was. There's these guys going to get going here for about 3 minutes of warm-ups. They'll get back underway, do a little hot lap action, and be getting it on with the feature here tonight. Again, thank you so much for joining along with us here and having a good old time. We are set to get this back underway here at the dirt track at Charlotte, as Nick Clickenbeard is going to get us started on the pole here tonight. Coy Pennington going to start in P2. Back in third is Randy Nolan. In fourth, Dustin Hennigan. Starting in fifth, Ryan Smitherman. And in sixth, Justin Neighbors. In seventh, Garrett Palmer. And in eighth, Cody Myers, Robert Burks, and Jared Husenja. Starting back in row 5. Row 6, Dorian Ramos and Justin Mitchell. Anthony Sanguinetti and Trey Smitherman are starting back in row 7. Back in row 8, you got Dylan Adams and Travis Elliott. Jeffrey Hauser and Obi Simpkins round out that final row here tonight. 18 drivers going to throw it down, all for your fun and entertainment, your enjoyment. I'm making words up here tonight. Thank you all for joining along with probably one of the craziest sons of guns on iRacing. Jennifer's out there. Thanks, Jennifer, for watching. Dorian's got to get that podium finish. He's got a slew of fans coming each and every week. He's got to get it done. He's got to get it done.
Green, green, green.
We got a green flag here. We are back underway. The feature is starting off here. Is Clickenbeard in the front. Going to get a good jump here. Randy Nolan and Coy Pennington behind, trying to get something done there. Justin Neighbors in that 28. Going around that middle of the track, trying to work that out. Got a yellow here early. Let's see what went down. What happened? What was the cause for the pause here early in this one? They look like they may have stacked the bad boy up. Stack it up. Stack it up. Now back it up. Back it up. Stack it up. See what went down. What was the cause for the pause here again? Following along with that 12 of Justin Mitchell here at the start of this race. Up the track, getting into the wall, just ooh, there could be, yeah, very possibly. So we head back up. That's the cause for that yellow flag here. Dorian having a little problems with his vehicle. As Quickenbeard out in the front. Coy Pennington, Randy Nolan, Dustin Hennigan, and Ryan Smitherman are your top 5 currently. What more could you ask for on a beautiful Wednesday evening? And some good old dirt track racing here from the dirt track at Charlotte, as the 66 here of Nick Clickenbeard getting out to it, pushing out in front of Coy Pennington and Randy Nolan. Nolan on the low side there, Coy up top. These guys sailing through, pushing here, getting down with it. Coy up top there trying to get something going, trying to make it work. Back a little farther, Ryan Smitherman side by side there with, and is Justin Neighbors up on the top, getting into the wall there, keeping it smooth though as well as you can, at least for being up that high, bouncing off the wall, keeping it going. He's going to sail back up that way. The 55 now of Cody Myers. Going to look into it. Let's go inside that cockpit here. You see what these guys have to deal with as they're driving here on dirt. Just a full face here of it. We go to the front here. We got some action up front. Randy Nolan was making a run on Dustin there. Whoa! These two are pushing. Let's kick it back, because that's going to throw out the caution here. Lap 6 of 30. Usenja getting off of Sanguinetti, going down the track, and 15 over, turning a hair. They're pushing him like a plow. Get out of the way, get out of the way. Kick it back up to the front where Nick Clickenbeard still in the lead at the moment. Coy Pennington, Dustin Hennigan, Randy Nolan, and Ryan Smitherman are your top 5 at the moment. See how they wind out after this one restarts here. And As always, thank you so much for joining us here on CWTV. It's always fun, always exciting, and it's because of you guys out there joining along and having that fun with us. Thank you so much. We do appreciate it. And these guys should be back at it here in just a few moments. We'll be getting back with that action. Meanwhile, we'll keep an eye on the front here. Watching that 66 of Nick Clickenbeard. He's been fast. He's done a great job here throughout this season. See what he can do with it here. Is the pace truck gonna pull on off? And we were going back to green flag racing. It'll be lap 7 of 30 here when they cross that line. They got the flag in the air. Clickenbeard back on it. He's pushing that pedal down to the floor. He's Flintstoning it if he pushes any harder. He's got the 15 there, excuse me, of Coy Pennington up on the top side. We got Mayhem back behind him. That should call out the yellow. It in fact does. Let's look back as the 42 getting into it there with Justin Neighbors, it looks like, in that 28 machine. It is. Let's take a look as the 42 on the low side. Starting to slide up, up. Justin coming down here. They meet in the middle. Both of them not following the motto here at Checkers and Wreckers of drive fast, shift hard, and keep the rubber on the surface there. That rubber definitely left the surface on that one. Is Clickenbeard in the front, Pennington next to him. Looks like Dustin Hennigan, Coy Pennington, and Randy Nolan going to round out that top 5 there. Can't thank you all for joining along with us. Can't say that enough. And as always, hop on www.bwsports1.com for all of the information on what we got going on there with the boys over at Black and White Sports, ourselves over at Checkers and Wreckers, all this madness we got going on here at CWTV and everything else in between. As if you're a wrestling fan, not racing related obviously, but if you are a wrestling fan, August 22nd, the night before the 500, we got our first wrestling exclusive podcast coming your way to kind of preview SummerSlam there. So join along with Super Kicking It with Steven as he gets his start here with the BW Sports 1 family. And these guys are green flag racing here. Nick Clickenbeard pushing out to the front yet again. Getting a great jump on this restart. Got the 77 to Jared Hasenja in the wall there. Going to pull it off. And Sanguinetti bouncing off the 248 there. Dylan Adams, they're okay. Sailing through there. Sanguinetti having a little issues. Oh, turning them around. You spin my car right around. When you hit me in the quarter panel, I go down, down. Let's see that 81 of Jeffrey Hauser coming into that corner. Coming in hot. Meets that 7 of Sanguinetti in the 78 then. Finishing off the job. Getting them done. Turning them around and around and around there. Nick Clickenbeard still out in the front as the leader. Coy Pennington, Dustin Hennigan, Randy Nolan, Jared Hasenja in the top 5 currently here as well. Can't ask for much more than what we are seeing here tonight from CWTV. We've had some solid race action coming at you all day long. Thank you so much for joining along, whether this is your first time watching here on CWTV. Maybe you're a long-time watcher here at CWTV. I appreciate each and every one of you the same. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. You really have no idea. Like I said, no idea this is going to get back underway. It'll be lap 10 of 30 when we do get it fired back. Where's everybody watching from here tonight? Let me know in the comment section there below. As we're about to get this one fired back and underway. Again, thank you all so much for joining along here with us. We're back to green flag, lap 10 of 30. Clickenbeard out to a good jump yet again. Coy Pennington in that 15 out to the top side. Gonna continue to stay to that top side there, as well as the 16 Dustin Hennigan there behind him. We are back under yellow flag as Justin Neighbors sailing it onward. Sail on, silver boy, sail on by. It's that gas slider line. Boom! Into the wall they go. Got a lot of Texas down there, those Dorian fans. That would make sense, Tommy. This is the Southern Street Stock Series after all. We're watching that 28 machine adjusting Neighbors at the moment. We'll move back up to the leader here, the 66 of Nick Clickenbeard. As we should be getting back underway here. Keep an eye on the field and the 66 here of Nick Clickenbeard. Jill rooting on Dustin there. See if Dustin can put it into a good spot here as we are about to get it back underway. Green flag back out in the air. We're back away with the action here with this one. They're pushing onward. The 66 of Nick Clickenbeard doing a great job here on that single file restart as some of these guys getting left out in the dirt. Is Dustin Hennigan going to have to really use some speed and momentum to climb back out there, falling back off of that restart there. Back into fourth is Randy Nolan to the low side there in the 77 of Jared Husenja coming up through the center here as well. What a run we're seeing these guys put together now. Lap 12 of 30 to 77 corrected a little hard there. A little overturn. Keeps it steady moving through this track here tonight. This dirt track at Charlotte. These guys doing a great job out there. Look at the lead there between the front and the second place runner of Coy Pennington. And an absolute fantastic race these guys are putting together now in these street stocks here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Putting it down just about halfway through this one. Looking at Dustin here in the front side as he is throwing it down in that gray machine here. These guys having some fun here today. That's a absolute fact there. Can't ask for much more than what we've been given. As we got a yellow here out on the course. Let's go back and see what was the cause of that one here. As I see a little cow spots. It's Trey Smitherman on this one. Let's see what happened. Is looks like everybody wanted Trey to move on that one. Let's see what went on here. '96 was wheeling it down there. Coming up to the top side, bouncing off the wall. Keeps it going, though. Keeps him moving steady. The 248 bouncing and just catching momentum there in that turn. The Trey Smitham in that 96 getting a little sideways in the turn, and everybody else. Whoa! Couldn't whoa it down in time though. Whoopsie! There's my man Bill Cook. What is going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling, and they gonna catch me riding dirty. You knew it was gonna happen eventually. These guys about to get it back underway. The 66 of Nick Clickenbeard staring down the line. We got a green flag back out in the air. It's going to be lap 16 of 30 here when they cross the line. Boy, sticking to that top side here. Doing a great job of sticking within these guys, not letting Nick fall out too far in that clean air here. These guys really hugging that top side. Look at the 77. That is wall riding right there. He got on it. He couldn't get off. He's going to take it down to the low side now. Let's see if he can't make something work down there. It is lap 17 of 30. Dustin Hennigan moving up into P2 now. Coy's going to do the old slider and crisscross there. Crisscross applesauce. Coy back into P2. At the moment, see if he can hold on to it here as they're going to come across this line. It'll be lap 19 of 30. We're watching the 29 here of Randy Nolan closing in on Dustin Hennigan here. See if he can make something happen. Lap 19 of 30. Nick Clickenbeard still out in the front. Over a second, just over a second there. He's got that lead. See if he can keep that in the front. See if good old Coy here can do something. Catch him in the front as Dustin and Coy meeting in the middle there, bumping doors, saying hello to each other. Dustin slider, Coy with the crisscross applesauce back behind Coy. They're three wide here. You got Randy, Dustin, and Jared pushing it three wide, going across the line now. 21 of 30. These guys getting it moving, keeping a solid run going now as Coy pushing hard on the top side here. Dustin looking at him. He's got him down the side. See if he can make a move on him as Dustin now catching him. Let's go into the cockpit here of Dustin Hennigan and see if we can witness a slider being thrown as Dustin up on that top side, really bumping off of that wall, trying to get it straight, trying to keep it moving, trying not to get sucked up into it. And sometimes you try to bounce off of it and it'll grab you. So we got a yellow out in the air. Let's see what went down here. As this was the 46 there of Dorian. He's having some internet issues tonight. He's blinking all over the place. He's got something in his eye. He's got some dirt in his eye. He has got the dirt in his eye. The dirt in his eye. Blinking. 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 And crashing. That's the one unfortunate side of iRacing is stuck. You'll have some bad nights due to connection issues like that. So with all good things comes a downfall, and that is the downfall here at iRacing, if you say. These guys will get fired back. It'll be lap 23 of 30, so not too much longer when they get back underway, but plenty of time to make something happen. And we are back to green flag racing. Excuse me, Nick. Getting a good jump yet again. The single file restart's hard for these drivers to really make something happen. Takes a couple laps to really gain that momentum. These things are kind of like trains. Heather's rooting on Dustin. Come on, honey, you can do it. It's a 16 of Dustin riding that top side there. The 77 of Jared Usenja trying to make something work under him. We are back under yellow here. Let's see what went down. What was the cause for the pause? What was the cause for the pause? As we got Dorian. It wasn't Dorian. Try to catch what went down there on the track. Trying to see just what happened here. Trying to find it, couldn't find it. So before we miss anything out in the front, we'll head back out there. Watch that 66 of Nick Clickenbeard. Coy Pennington in the 9, Randy Nolan, Jared Usenja, and Dustin Hennigan, your top 5. See if one of those 5 can get something done. Can they take the win here tonight? We shall see. As we go back, it'll be lap 25 of 30. Thank you all. Right now, if you enjoy what I'm doing, I just want you to hit that like button, that heart, that smile face, the laugh, the cry, whatever it be. Just let me know you're enjoying what I got going on here with you guys. What is going on? Caleb Ramsey. We're back to green flag racing here at 25 of 30. They're pushing hard for the money. Do, so hard, honey, honey. Pushing onward. There's a 66 and Nick Clickenbeard pushing out there. Coy Pennington digging in the dirt there as well, trying to make something work. And like I said, it takes a couple laps for these things really to come into that speed and really get going. Is like a train. Really get that momentum pushing. As Coy Pennington still pushing in second place. Now they're going to cross the line. We got 4 laps of action here remaining. And the 66 of Nick Clickenbeard pushing out in the lead yet. Or still, I shouldn't say yet. He's still pushing out in that lead. We're going to see, ooh, the 7 here of Anthony Sanguinetti getting the yellow flag thrown. Let's see what went down. What was that pause for the cause here? There's the 76, 78. They're sliding up just here. The 7 stays with it. 78 and the 7. Going to exchange a little crossover in the 81 coming into the play there. Jeffrey Hauser. He was in the right place, but it must have been the wrong time. He was in a bad place, but he must have used the wrong line. We are going to have a green-white checkered finish here tonight for you. As Nick Clickenbeard, Coy Pennington, Randy Nolan, Jared Usenja, and Dustin Hennigan. Dustin Hennigan will get this one fired away and off here for a green-white checkered. It's going to be hard to make something work here. As they're going to have to really try to get that leader off his line fast and very quick here. as we watch Nick Clickenbeard in that 66 machine. He is going to get this one moving here. He is underway. Green flag back out in the air here with the Southern Street Stock Series. They're throwing it down. Nick Clickenbeard in that 66 pushing. Coy Pennington trying to make something work there as well. The 29 of Randy Nolan getting a good jump, as well as the 16 of Dustin Hennigan. 77 now pushing on the low side there of Jared Usenja. He's up to fourth. Going to go around Dustin there on the low side here. They come across the line. There's 2 laps here remaining at the dirt track at Charlotte with the Southern Street Stock Series. My goodness, what a run here to finish this one out. Let's see if Coy Pennington can get something going here for Nick Clickenbeard. He is going to cross the line here. The white flag is out. The butt kicker gamer 2 final lap. Feel what you've been missing. Immerse yourself in the game as Coy Pennington trying to throw the slider there. Not going to stick. And that is all she wrote, more than likely. That's all he's going to have a attempt in that tank to give in these street stocks. Is you throw it once and you got to hope it sticks. It doesn't. Nick Clickenbeard flag to flag finish here. He takes the win. Coy Pennington second, and Randy Nolan, your top 3 here. We're going to move to the Orlex interview loft. We'll chat with these guys here and see what they have to say about this race here tonight. Thank you all for joining along with us on CWTV. It was quick, but it was good here tonight. Good racing here with the Southern Street Stock Series. These guys gonna hop on down and take a moment real quick to celebrate one shining moment. These 3 were on the podium. And that's what you get here at CWTV. Aaron Roach said it at one point. Is, oh my gosh, it's iRacing and karaoke together. Wow. What more could you ask for? What could you? Huh? I'll sit here and wait. I'll wait. No, I'm joking. There's probably a lot more things you could ask for, but I appreciate you guys for joining along here with us tonight as we'll wait for these guys for a moment and see if any of them. There he is. Winner, chicken dinner. Nick Clickenbeard, do you have a copy, sir?
Yes, sir. Good to be back here with you the second week.
My goodness, look at that. You didn't even put the pressure on yourself not starting up front this week, as you just put it up front and you stayed there the entire time. What's it like going through some of these restarts, looking in the mirror and knowing you got some fast guys coming behind you?
You know, all those restarts, they're a killer on a leader. You know, you're constantly getting ready, waiting for the guy behind you to try something. And it's even worse when you look back and you see Coy. You know Coy's fast. You're just waiting on it. But it was a good race.
You were one of the few that really kept it in that middle line there tonight, not going up to the top, where the dirt track at Charlotte it's known for a little bit of wall riding here tonight. It's kind of the gentleman's code, if you will, not to do it. But, hey, if you can, people will always do that. But you were comfortable really with that middle line here tonight. What was the difference in that middle line and the top side for you?
Well, in warm-ups, we went out there. We have, a 2-minute warm-up or whatever it is. We went up there and tried the top, and I set a pretty good time. And I thought, well, I'll just try a couple different lines. And I found that line I ran in the feature, and I was running almost 100th of a second faster. So I just kind of dedicated myself to that line. It kind of blocks the sliders, and I knew it was fast, so I just stayed there.
So walking down the hallway like me back in grade school, going to get a piece of cake, because I'm making sure I'm the first one there. Nobody's going to get around me. I was the fat kid in school growing up, so you can imagine a tiny little hallway fat kid going down the area for some cake. That's kind of what you were doing today, is playing that fat kid going to get the cake. You were going to be first to lunch today. And, man, you put it in victory lane. That was a solid finish here. What's it take here to really build off of 2 wins now and continue this going forward?
The main thing is just try to get a good finish in the heat races. And, you start in the back, and it's hard to come to the front with the wrecks and stuff. So we got lucky tonight with the draw, finished good. We started up front, and, that was a big contributing factor to it. But hopefully we can just keep going.
Absolutely there. And 2 weeks in a row now. Who do you want to thank for getting it all done, sir?
Bonham Recovery, Laser Chassis, IRP, 41 Shocks, Machine Works, Chicken Express, Richard Sloan, Drywall, Boo Rays in New Orleans. All of them. They all come together.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, sir, for doing having another great race here for us and putting it out there in style.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Hope we'll see you next week.
Absolutely. What a run that would be, 3 in a row. They'd have to put a bounty out on you after that.
Not.
We'll see. Thank you again, sir.
Appreciate it. Hope we'll see you next week. Have a good one.
Absolutely. It looks like we got Randy Nolan sitting in here now. Randy, do you have a copy?
Yeah, I got you, bud.
A solid run you had out there. Is you were battling back there. It was top 5, 5th or 6th area. So what did it take to in the opposite end of Nick, looking in his rear view during these restarts? You had to keep it clean on these restarts and really tried to get as many positions as you could in a quick jump of time.
Yeah, I had Nick in the heat race, and he outran me there. We was fast, we were both there, but I just couldn't get him. He's a good racer.
Absolutely. What was the track like there coming to the end? Was it pretty slicked off? It looked like you had a fairly tacky track even come the end there. Am I correct or am I wrong?
You had a few spots that were. If you went to the top, they had put some grooves in it, so we had to stay off of it. The middle was probably the best. I kept trying to get that low line in, but it just didn't want to come in. So I just followed around the middle.
That's what Nick was running, that middle line there, and he said he was trying to block any of those sliders, and really he was using that as a very fast line there as well. So you had that going for you there, running the same line as the leader. But like you said, Nick just seemed to kind of be out there on his own, but you were running there with Coy. It seemed like, what do you think, maybe another lap or two? Do you think you would have been able to get him? Because I know when you restart with 3 laps left, it's really hard in these street stocks to gain any momentum and make some stuff happen.
I'd like to tell you, yeah, but, every restart I gave it everything I had anyway, so probably would have remained the same.
Giving it everything you had and leaving nothing. Or leaving it all out there on the track, I should say. And just what a finish you had. Putting it into 3rd place here. Anybody you want to thank for getting that done here tonight?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Port City Performance, Hitman Design, Graphics, Flung Logging, Tigers Racing, and Nolan's Consulting, and Milliner Designs.
Absolutely. There. Fantastic finish for a great looking vehicle you got there. I like that. Looks sharp.
Appreciate it. I'm a pretty classic guy, so I like the black and white.
Hey, nothing wrong with that there. We will see if we got anybody else here ready to fire away, as that may be all here today. Looks like that is. I don't know if we're going to get Coy in here or not. We'll give it just a few moments, see if we'll chat with Mr. Pennington. Looks like he may be celebrating a little too hard down there. He got into it a little early here today, but the 15 there of Coy Pennington having a great day himself and doing a great job here, and that's all we got tonight from CWTV. Thank you so much for joining along with us and having a good old time. And that's what we're all about here at CWTV. Hop on over to www.bwsports1.com and check out everything we got going on over there. I'm Tommy Boy with Checkers and Wreckers. Join us Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern, for everybody over at www.bwsports